Happy 2025, everyone! Yes, I hope you all had an amazing night, / still enjoying your New Year's Eve, as we go through the final 5 episodes still needing an MVP and rating. A reminder that we have covered these episodes before, but we never gave them an MVP or a rating, so we are fixing that. Let's dive in. Okay, so starting off, we have Season 4, Episode 6, Itchy and Scratchy the Movie. The MVP for this episode is going to be...
Donuts.
Homer Simpson. Look, he is just trying to be a good parent in this episode. He knows Bart is being bad, and I think this punishment was deserving. And I'm proud of him for sticking to it. IMDb gives this an 8.2 out of 10. I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. I'm not much of a fan when it comes to Bart playing up for the sake of playing up, so seeing Homer punish him and him learning from it is a satisfying conclusion. It is a great episode, through and through. The next episode that we are going to be covering is Season 2, Episode 19, Lisa's Substitute. We all know who the MVPs are going to be for this. It is...
I won first chair?
Lisa Simpson and...
This is the greatest thrill of my life! I'm king of the world!
Homer Simpson. Yardley and Dan's performances in this episode are phenomenal, and both are deserving in this episode. Lisa is so strong in her feelings, and the scene between her and Homer at the end when Homer gets through to her is mwah, chef's kiss. The IMDb rating for this episode is 8.6 out of 10. My rating for this one is very, very high. It is a 10.
It's the first annual Montgomery Burns Award for Outstanding Achievement in the Field of Excellence.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the big 1-0. My first 10 of the series. If an episode that came out 30 plus years ago can still make me cry and feel all the feels, yet still make me laugh as well, that 10 is well deserved. It is truly one of the best. The next episode we are covering is Season 6, Episode 5, Sideshow Bob Roberts. The MVP for this episode is...
Well, if we get through to just that one little girl, it'll all be worth it.
Lisa Simpson. Yes, I know that Bart helped Lisa with taking down Sideshow Bob, but if you look at Lisa from the start, she is the more deserving Simpson family member. She warns Bart about Sideshow Bob, and she figures out how Bob rigged the election. Plus, she tricks Bob into confessing. Well done, Lisa. IMDb gave this episode an 8.2 out of 10. I'm giving it a 7.5. Look, every episode featuring Sideshow Bob are always great, in my opinion. Not his strongest episode, this one, but it's still an amazing episode. The next one we are going to cover is Season 7, Episode 20, Bart on the Road. The MVP for Bart on the Road is going to be...
I got it!
Lisa Simpson. Wow, Lisa is on a roll here. Again, as much as this episode focuses on Bart, it is Lisa that gets Bart out of trouble. It's also nice seeing her bonding with Homer, and she really gets him to basically get Bart and his friends home without having to tell Marge. IMDb gives this an 8.6 out of 10. My rating for this one is going to be a 9. 9 out of 10. Growing up, I was so envious of Bart being able to go on a road trip with his friends, and this episode always has made me laugh every time I watch it. The final episode we are going to be covering is Season 6, Episode 18, A Star is Burns. The MVP for this episode is...
I just think they're neat.
Marge Simpson. Look, Marge is the reason for the film festival happening in the first place, and she really does put her trust in Homer to make the right decision. IMDb gives this an 8.6 out of 10. I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. Besides the controversy surrounding the episode, I found it really funny, and I wasn't even aware it was a crossover episode growing up. There we go, ladies and gentlemen, we have covered all 15 episodes that did not have an MVP or a rating. Now that we have covered those episodes, I am now going to go through and add the others that we have already given an MVP to, which were Brother from the Same Planet, Moaning Lisa, The Wizard on Evergreen Terrace, The Otto Show, Realty Bites, Hurricane Nettie, Raging Abe Simpson and his grumbling grandson in The Curse of the Flying Hellfish, 2 Gars in Every Garage and 3 Eyes on Every Fish, Homer and Apu, the 2 Mrs. Nahasa Pima Pedalons, The Mansion Family, and The Way We Was. And there we have it. So leading with 13 is Homer Simpson, followed by Marge Simpson, who has 9. Then we have Lisa Simpson on 8, followed by Bart Simpson with 5, and then tying with 1 point are Maggie Simpson and Dr. Hibbert. But wait, we ain't done yet. Last week we covered the episode When You Dish Upon a Star, where I gave the MVP to no one, as I didn't think the Simpsons were deserving of it. Now that we have opened up the MVP for anyone to grab, if I don't think the Simpsons are deserving of it, I can now give the MVP to someone. So, the MVP for When You Dish Upon a Star is...
When you win one, you can take care of it however you want.
Kim Basinger. Everyone that appears in this ep, she is the most caring and nice. So, congrats, Kim. Next week, we will be going back to covering 2 new episodes, so enjoy the rest of your week, and again, have an amazing 2025, everyone. Cheers.